Hi, this is Mark Reedy here again with you, and in this training we're going to take a look at how to network TATEMS. We're going to take a look at locating the data file and where to put the data file, and then how to link to the data file. So let's go ahead and get started. First of all, we're going to close TATEMS out, and I'm going to go into my computer, right click, choose Explore, click on the C drive, and I'm going to go down to Program Files, and inside Program Files I'm looking for TATEMS 2005, which is right here. Open that up, and the file is called TATEMS 2005 BE.mdb. Now, the .mdb might not be displayed on your system, and I can show you here how to display the extensions if it's not being displayed. Up at the top of the Windows Explorer, click on Tools, Folder Options, View, and then you're going to see a list of check marks here. You want to check off Show Hidden Files and Folders, and also uncheck the one that says Hide Extensions for Known File Types. So you uncheck that, you click Apply, and then you click Apply to All Folders. Say Yes here, and then click OK. And that'll show your extensions with the .mdb and some other extensions that may not show up on your system. Okay, so we're going to take this file, I'm going to copy it, I'm going to right click on this file and choose Copy. Okay, and then I'm going to navigate to a network share, and we have one here. It's called Drive X, and it's C on server 3. Oops, let's see, you can't probably see that. Okay, it's Drive X, and it's C on server 3. So I'm going to click on that one, and on this other computer on the network, we've created a folder called TATEMS 2005. So I'm going to double click to open that folder, and I'm going to right click in that folder and choose Paste. Okay, so now we've copied our data file over onto the network server. And this can be, it doesn't have to be a server, it can just be one computer that you use as the server on your network. But everybody has to point to this one data file wherever it is on your network. Okay, whether that be one of the workstations or if you have a server on your network. Let me show you real quick to show you how to create a mapped network drive if you don't know how to do that. See how it says C on server 3 and it's Drive X here? Well, up at the top of Windows Explorer you can choose Tools, Map Network Drive. And this is a Windows XP environment. Yours might be a little bit different. But in this case, what we want to do is we know the name of the, if you know the name of the computer, you can type backspace, and then the name of the computer. In this case, it's server 03, and then a backspace and the name of the share. And in this case, it's C with, it's actually a hidden share on my network, so it's C with a $sign after it, and that'll show me the C. On Windows XP, you can also browse for items that are shared if you click on the Browse button. You can see all the computers that are shared on the network and the drive letters that are shared. And if you want to do it that way, you'd click on C, click OK. You can see that it pops it in there for you. And in this case, I guess the C is not hidden, so it's available. And we're going to leave reconnect at log on checked. Otherwise, you're going to have trouble reconnecting to your database if you don't reconnect every time you log on. So click Finish here. And now we've created a drive W. It pops up as soon as you create the share. You can see it says W up here at the top. I'm going to close that. In our Windows Explorer, we can see we've created a W here also, which is really the same thing as my X. Okay, and here's the W right here. Okay, and so if we're going to, and then we can see the file that I copied is inside the same folder in TATEMS 2005. So I'm going to go ahead and close the Windows Explorer here, and I'm going to open TATEMS back up. you'll open it from your regular desktop icon. And here we have the registration screen. If you won't see this if you've already registered, click OK. And we're not going to choose to look at the reminders. We'll say no here. And now we're going to click on Tools. This is how to link to that data file that we just copied over to the computer that's acting as a server. So click Tools, Networking, and it shows us here the current file that we're linked to, which is on my local computer, drive C, Program Files, TATEMS 2005, and then the TATEMS 2005 be.mdb file. That's the one I'm currently linked to, so I'm going to change that to link over to that file over on the server. So I'm going to click on this Open Folder icon, and then I'm going to navigate down to my drive W. Could be W or X, remember that. In my case, the way I created those. Click W, and then we're going to open up that TATEMS 2005 folder. There's the file. I can either double click on it here, or I can click on it and choose Open. So I'm going to click on it like I did, and I'm going to choose Open. And now we can see the new path that we have in the networking dialog. And then I want to click on the Link Now button. And it just gives us a message letting us know to be patient, because it can take a period of time depending on how quick your network connections are and your computer speed. So I'm going to click OK to continue. You can see down here it gives us the progress of what the tables that are being linked. And we've successfully linked. And now when we click Close, it's basically going to close the program and reopen it. And now it'll be using the newly linked database tables. Okay, just going to click OK here. And don't need to see the reminders. Click OK. And now we can see the data that is actually being connected to from the network or over the network. I'm going to click on Tools, Networking, and you can see that is the file that we are currently linked to, W, TATEMS 2005, TATEMS 2005 be.mdb. And remember, whenever you get a update patch from us, that you want to go ahead and relink back to your network, because it's going to always, whenever you get an update patch, it's going to default to the original location for the software. It's not going to know where this is on your network. So keep track or make a note of where this data file is on your network so that you can relink to it whenever you get an update patch. Okay, and that's it for networking TATEMS. I hope you've enjoyed your training, and I look forward to talking to you next time. Thanks again.